rose. Okay, and that one is very good for the liver if somebody get experience of stress, pressure. Um, then this kind of flower tea, single flower, just flower tea, 5, 6 pieces of them, make tea, drink every day, can release a lot. Okay, I got a patient got very bad um, vertigo and a little bit tinnitus from the work, very hectic work, stressful work. So after the acupuncture treatment, I gave some dry herbs of this flower. He drinks every day and maintain the effect of my treatment very well. Okay. Normally, usually we use this kind of traditional way to weigh the herbs and we combine them. It's not only one single herb. One single herb sometimes we use, but most of the time we use combined. Maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe 15 different herbs, different dosage of each one. We work together. So that's why the practitioner, the medicine, the TCM doctor needs to know what kind of herbs can be combined, how they work to each other. Can they work together better or they work together against each other? Or some of them together become poison. Okay, so these are very, very careful things. And this is one sample for the herbs when they are growing on the ground. Buch, which means mint. Mint is also a kind of TCM herbs, dry herbs. We mainly use that one to cool the blood, to clear away the heat, actual heat. Okay, and these 4 herbs together, these 4 bags of herb together, is to treat the phlegm problem. Okay, it can clear the phlegm. So firstly, it will make the phlegm in the lung, in the body, more loose because they were too sticky, not easy to move. Firstly, make them loose, make them easy to move, and then to make the body to get them out. Okay, so we call it 二陈汤. Sometimes you think, okay, 二陈汤 for the phlegm, it is the lung problem. Some people smokes or whatever, eat the greasy food. But 二陈汤 can be used to treat everything that related to the phlegm, even the infertility. Okay, I treated one couple. The male is more or less fine. The female got over weight, obesity for years, and she likes to eat the greasy food. So I gave their suggestions and then use the 二陈汤 to treat for 3.5 months. And their body get much slimmer, not perfect yet, but she get pregnant. So very simple, just these 4 herbs together for 3.5 months for pregnant. So if you, as I said, if you can diagnose correctly, the treatment is simple. If your diagnosis is not so correct, no matter the treatment is, it won't work. Okay, so now we go to the case studies, the real things. This is most common things that I do every day. You can see this is male, this is female. This patient got from the shoulder to the lower back pain for more than 2 months. So I gave more than 15 pairs of needles, you can see. Okay, once a week for 3 weeks, fine. This kind of treatment is very, very common in my own clinic. And this one is only the lower back. So you can see this is the middle of the lower back. Middle of the lower back and the right side. So she experienced the middle of the lower back, and their side. The X-ray shows there are two discs is out. So most of the time it is lung 3 and lung 4, lung 4 and lung 5. Sorry, L4, L3, L4, L4, L5. These two discs are out. And I use the 夹击 point to strengthen the ligament. To use the ligament, I don't push the disc back. If you push the disc back, you will hurt the disc. Maybe push to the wrong direction, maybe break that. Don't do that. So I use the needles for the points, we call it 夹击 point, to make the related ligament stronger. Then ligament stronger, they will pull the disc back naturally. Okay. And also here, because the disc is out, so there are nerves actually get pressed too much. So I use these meridian points to release the pressure for the nerves. Okay. This one also about 4 times got recovered. This one is some ugly pictures I mentioned. Gangrene, diabetic foot. Okay, this is when I saw the patient, and this is after 5 months I treated. 5 hospitals said need immediately cut, not cut the foot, cut the whole leg, because they worry about any possible clots will come to their heart or come to their brain, then can kill the people, which happened. So I said, give me 1 month. I need only 1 month to see if I can save their foot and leg. Okay. Of course, the patient doesn't want to cut. So, but I told them, you need to listen to me completely. Don't do anything that I didn't ask you to do. So he followed all the structures that I told him. And you can see even here, the color is also going to become from purple to black. And so I gave the acupuncture every 3 days, and then every week, once a week, and then every 2 weeks, like that. And during the time, I gave the formulas, the dry herbs. I prepare the herbs and ask them to boil and drink twice a day. Every 7 days, drink. Drink 7 days, then relax for 2 days, then start to drink again, like that. And after 5 months, become fully recovered. But this black part, they are off naturally. So this black part I can't save. But here you can see even there's only bone. They grow back. And this one is a mild one, very mild. Only a part of the toe get black. The hospital said they need to cut the whole foot. So I said, no, don't cut. If they cut, then you will only stay in the wheelchair. And a few months, maybe 6 months later, you will get a lot of bad sores again, and then stay in the hospital for the whole life, rest of the life. So this one is mild, so I didn't use acupuncture. I just used the herbal treatment, and then this only from year to year, 1 month, and another 2 weeks is healed. It's quicker. This one is a little bit younger than this patient, so it's not so long time. So I actually talked to a lot of TCM doctors and local doctors as well. According to what I know, for this kind of condition, gangrene, to cut or stay in the hospital is the standard procedure. They don't have anything to do but cut. So, in other words, I think I am the only doctor can try to treat to save their foot and legs. Last year in July, there was a ship, a medical ship from China. They travel all over the world to do their treatment to different countries, and they coming from all different kind of hospitals in China. I talked to them as well. They said they have nothing to do with this kind of gangrene, but they showed me a whole book of cutting from the ankle, from their knee, even from the high part of the leg, how successful they cut. So, and I showed them this. They don't believe. They asked me to show them every week's photo because they thought it's some fake photo. So I just show them every week. When I see the patient, I took a photo. Then they can see, oh, it's from this. Then coming from the blood flow is coming back. It's red, more red color, and then the skin grow a little bit, little bit like that. Then they believe I really can do that. So as at least as I know, I'm the only one can treat this kind of disease. Okay, this is for a child. She got a lot of what do you call that? Not only rash, it's also some pus coming out, loose hair, and some pus come out. So I gave the herbs only. Also drink twice a day, but after that, don't throw away. Just boil again and cool a little bit, and then wash the hair as well. Then after 1.5 months, then the new hair come out, and it's not no more pus. After 3 months, then she can have the normal hair like others. She was scared to go to school because other kids will laugh at her. This is for the weight loss treatment. So I use the method of acupuncture plus herbal extract fire treatment to make the real fire. After that, use medical massage, also along the meridians, the points, to treat the patient. So the average result is about 10 kilos off. The best one is 21 kilos loss. So this is about 1 hour's treatment, half hour acupuncture, half hour of fire treatment, plus the medical massage. So make fire, wait a little bit when it is hot enough, put off the fire, and then do the treatment, do the medical massage, and then make the fire again and repeat several times. Of course, I need to suggest the patient fall away from the wrong food and ask them to do some exercise, not heavy ones, just make them active. Also, I did quite a lot of infertility cases and irregular menstruation. So this couple is one case for infertility. They prepared for about 15, 16 years and don't have successful pregnancy. So I treated twice. The first time I treated about 4 months. Then the lady got pregnant. So they are very happy. They immediately celebrate. So they drink a lot of alcohol. The next month, it's a miscarriage. So they come to me again. I said, don't celebrate within 3 months time. So after 3 month time, you can celebrate, but also no alcohol. Just tell others. Before that, even don't tell others you get pregnant. So wait for 3 months, because the first three months of pregnancy is most sensitive, most dangerous. Okay, miscarriage is actually common. We don't worry about that one. Only if always miscarriage, always miscarriage, we need to treat. But many females, when they get miscarriage the first time, second time, they even didn't notice. They just think, oh, my period is a little bit late, and this time is quite heavy, just like that. So miscarriage could be normal. It is just the body did some checking. It's not the right one. Leave it. Then it's naturally gone. Um, leave it. We don't need to worry about that. But if get miscarriage again and again and again, more than 3 times, then we need to be careful. We need to start treatment. From my opinions, for the females, if the males has no problem, for the females, if they couldn't get pregnancy successfully, most of the time it is their menstruation got problem. Either it is not regular time period, so not once per month, not always like that. Sometimes early, sometimes late, or always early, always late. Second one is there is either too much bleeding or too little bleeding. Okay, the reason to cause those things is in China, 95% is two things. One is the phlegm, one is the coldness. In China, here is not so much, but also these two are the main reasons. One is phlegm, like what I said. I use that Artentang only 4 herbs to treat the patient. Good result. So if there is phlegm, too much phlegm in the body, phlegm is something that's sticky, so they will pull back of the blood flow, of the qi energy flow, not make the process not smooth. So they can even make, you can think like this, if it is too much phlegm, then the process of the sperm and the egg to meet together is so difficult. Okay, because it's always glue. They cannot move. They need to move like that, right? They can't meet easily. They can't swim. Coldness means the uterus system like a cold room. So we're supposed to be warm, like 37 degrees, but that is like ice, cold room. So even the sperm and the egg stay in the same room. They just want to keep warm. They don't want to do something. So this kind of thing also, even they start together, their fetters not easy to survive. So these two things are the main reason. And when I treat, I always firstly treat the menstruation. If the menstruation is getting regular, you don't need even to think about the pregnancy. It is a natural thing. It will happen. Okay. So if the menstruation is not stable, not regular, not back to normal, that is difficult to fall in pregnant. Some patients, they do the IVF, they do that kind of things, but their main problem is still there. So yeah, maybe at that day, the 1 day or 2 days, they can get pregnant. But next time, if they want to get the second time, still the same problem. So when I treat, I will treat the root, what the cause. I treat the deal with the cause. If there is phlegm, I treat the phlegm. If there is coldness, I warm the coldness, make it the body warm enough. But also some people, they got too much heat. They are clear this heat to keep it perfect for the uterus system. Then pregnancy is a natural thing. And dysmenorrhea or the painful period also very common for the females. And mostly it is blood stasis and coldness, or maybe together. I remember my student, one day when I lecturing in one room, and another room is my colleague was lecturing. Then they knock the door and ask me to help. So there was a 19-year-old girl starting their period and too much pain, so she even couldn't sit. She fall on the ground and hold, very painful. And then my another colleague is already prepared the needles. So I went there and I check. This girl got hands, feet, all cold, especially hands, eyes cold, face is cold, pale complexion. And I asked her about the period. She said every time it's like that. So I told my colleague, don't use the needles, leave it. Just use this one, moxibustion. This is black color. It has no smoke, smokeless. When I don't have this one, so I use the herbal one. Herbal one has some smoke. Smoke is actually good, but some people don't like it. So I use that one for 15 minutes. Put that one belly button. From belly button, four fingers down. Belly button, four fingers down. Ear, from ear to ear. Use this one to, you first need to light it, and then like that. 15 minutes. Then the girl's hands is getting loose, it's getting warm. Then the pain disappeared, and the whole night. Then I asked that girl to use that one every period. The first for 3 days, one day before, and then the first day, then the second day. These 3 days to use that one twice a day to just warm the specific points. No needles, no herbs, nothing. And from then on, no dysmenorrhea anymore. So again, if diagnosed correctly, the treatment is actually simple. So this one is made from the herb. We call it 艾叶. That one has function to warm the body. We can use that 艾叶 to put into the herbs. We can use them to dry and make them into charcoal to make this kind of specific charcoal. Light it and warm the body. Of course, not only ear. We can use this to warm most of the points, except the points around the eyes. We don't use. Okay, so this is moxibustion. Also, I want to share some useful points that everybody can use. Okay, firstly, there is a point just between the nose and the lip. Okay, this point is actually in the gum. Okay, but we don't touch the gum. We use the skin. So this point just in the middle between their nose bottom and their lip, that point is one of the most important points that can save the life. For example, there is car accident. You are the first person to go there. Before you do the CPR or whatever, try to use this one. So this patient, this person lying on the ground or sit, you just try to use your thumb, most powerful one, to press ear. Use another pointing finger to hold ear, to make sure it won't move. Okay. So from here a little bit down, press. You can feel it's gone. Press hard, really hard. You should feel some painful, but at that moment your whole brain is active. So if this patient look going to unconsciousness not so badly, only this point, it only can wake up the patient. Okay, I tried this point when I was 5.5 years old. I watched a movie about that. So one day I knocked my neighbor's my neighbor's door. My neighbor has a daughter about 2 years, 3 years older than me. We always go to school together. So I knock and nobody answer. Then I open the window and I saw somebody is sleeping. But normally she actually wake up early than me. So I asked my father. My father actually knock, no answer. Then kick off their door and found my neighbor's daughter got what do you call that, the gas poison. So can't wake up. So my father went to call the hospital phone. And I just remember, oh, there is a point. So I just try to press. I'm not sure if I press the right one, but I press really long, about 3 5 minutes. And then slowly this girl wake up. A little dizzy, but at least wake up. So before the hospital vehicle arrives, this girl at least wake up. And when I study this, I know, oh, this point is called 人中 point. 人中 point, very important. Okay, you can always use this. Or sometimes if you see you argue with your husband or you argue with your wife, she or he is so, you know, you can see, relax, you press this one. Then the clear mind will come back. Yeah. So this is one very important point. Another one here is very important, especially for females. Large intestine fall, okay? Very easy to find. Nail. Make sure your nail is not so long. The end of the nail, that is the point. Okay? If you press, you will feel a little bit numbness, shower feeling. Um, Feels like not painful, but some shower feeling, numbness, swelling, this tiny feel. Okay, um, and that point for females, it has a lot of functions. If your period, a lot of functions. If your period is not always on time, for example, today is the 1st of February. It's supposed to come today, but it didn't. Press that at night. Today at night. Press 5 minutes per side. Left side, then right side before sleep. Okay? Maybe it comes this night, maybe tomorrow. I always was asked to press the point for a specific colleague. She knows where to press, how to press. She just don't want to press so hard. So I always press that a few times a year and help her. So that is one function. Another function is if you already start the period and you have this kind of period pain, you use this one can release some of the pain, not disappear, but release some of the pain. And also for males and females, if you press this one, can make the intestine works better. but you don't need to press hard. You just press and you feel that, then it's fine. Unless if you feel, if you got wrong foot, some serious abdominal pain, and the bad luck is you are driving on the highway, you can't immediately go to the toilet, press that one. It can it can buy you about 10 minutes time. Yeah. I tried this once. Really helped. Okay. Another three, they are together. They are on their face. So one is in the middle between the two eyeballs. This point, just here. Okay. You can press like that. You can lift. Lift. When you lift, you need to um, press hard. Two fingers press hard and lift really hard. Okay. A few times you will see it's getting red color. That is normal. That means it's working. And it will disappear after a few minutes. This one is especially when you feel tired, your brain not working, but you want to finish your job. You want to concentrate, you can use this one. Okay. Or you have headache. Any headache, you can use this one. Okay. And B-tone point is just along the nose. There was a girl asked for that. She's not here. Okay. Maybe you can tell her. So this point is along the side of the nose, not the bottom, it's the top. When we smile or when we make the nose, the muscle a little bit higher, then we can see there is a piece of skin higher at the highest point, but close to the nose. Press that one, close to the nose. Press, when you press towards to the nose. And then you will feel the nose a little bit heavy or painful. I normally feel a little bit painful because of the glasses. So if you press that one, both sides as well, it can immediately make the nose open. And that is the name shows B-tone nose open point. Okay. If you got flu or you got this kind of nose blockage, you can use that one. If you have the sanitary ties, you can use that one. Remember to tell your friend. Last time when I talked this in UWC, there was just a colleague got flu and both nose was blocked. So I told her to do that. Before I complete, he already got nose open. She feels very magic. The only thing is it won't last forever. So it will be for between 10-15 minutes to 2 hours. Then you need to do that again. Okay. If you got flu. If other mild conditions, once is fine. Okay. And the bottom one, which is flat to the nose bottom, also on the side, that one is to assisting the top one, but also to make their nose smells better. After COVID-19, I got a few, quite a few patients. They said they lost their smelling senses. So I always use these 2 points here. Several times later, they slowly get their smelling function back. Okay, so this one is to make their smelling function back. And this point is on our neck. So when we put the neck down, we feel the middle. The highest bone is the C7, the highest, and under that is the 大椎 point. See, this is the highest. Under that 大椎 point. 大椎 point is a very good point for the heat. If somebody got high fever, even the kids will use that one. Of course, you can go to the GP or the hospital, but before that, you can try this one. How to do that? Especially for the kids, they don't like needles, they don't like injection, they don't like the medicine as well, drugs. So you can, uh, if people knows how to do guasha, you can use guasha. If don't, very simple thing. You ask the mother to uh, to kiss hardly, or we call it suck the point. So just like like that, and you need to make sure there is reddish color after the kiss. Okay, if the reddish color is there, then it means the heat is out of the blood vessel. Okay, um, it is temporary, but it can quickly drop down the temperature. And this one is on the ear. So it's the top um, 1/3 of the ear and at the corner. And this one we normally use the specific seed. This is plant seed, specific herbal seed. Use this one with a little bit glue, put on, and then you press yourself. This one is very important, very useful for insomnia. If you have sleeping problems, you can't fall in sleep, or you can't sleep long enough, or there's dreamful sleep all the time, use that one. Or some people, they feel um, too much nervous, stressful, use this one as well. Okay. This point called 神门, auricular point. Okay, and just show you some photos of the community engagement or events I will attend. This is 2018 when I'm doing attending the BRICS meeting. Me and my students graduation. I'm doing the Taiji to the students. We went to Hernando community to give the free treatment. This is to Langa community. This is I'm visiting China University of the TCM, and I'm doing some seminar to their practitioners. This is my contact number, and okay, I'll go back. Okay. Okay, my own clinic is based in Brackenfell area. That is my WhatsApp number. So you can, if you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me. And after this, it's questions. If you have any questions, you are welcome to ask. Yes, please. Depression. Yeah. Like I said, I brought some of these roses. This one can help. Yeah, make tea. You can have some before you leave. And we also have some packed herbs for the depression. We call it 逍遥丸. For this kind of packed herbs, if you want to get, you can go to wellness shop or health shop, ask for China Herb. China Herb is Dr. Lee's company. They can legally bring in or import in this kind of packed herbs. So some of the herbs they are personally brought in, cannot be qualified. So if you see the China herb, it is the legal one. Okay, MCAM, that 24-hour pharmacy, they also have. In Bevel, Bevel there, MCAM pharmacy, 24-hour, 24/7. They also have. Of course, we can do. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah. Johannesburg, we have much more practitioners in Johannesburg actually, but honestly, if you check the website of our council, HPCSA Council, AHPCSA Council, Allied Health Professional Council of South Africa. Currently, in whole South Africa, we only have less than 50 legal practitioners for both acupuncture and Chinese herbs, and in Johannesburg only 55. So most of them are illegal. So I don't suggest to go to any illegal. There are legal ones. You need to ask if they have their certificate, permit things. Yeah. Um, um, yeah, about that. Yes, please. Yes. Mm. Yeah. Okay. First question. Yes, we do have many lady practitioners, Chinese medicine doctors. I forgot to mention that. I'm lecturing in University of the Western Cape, and we are the only university in whole South Africa, or even the whole Africa, that have such kind of degree course. Okay, it's not like a half-year certificate, 3-year certificate, 1 year one. We are 5-year course in under the university um, discipline, and our graduate practitioners, they can get into the national um, insurance system. So, for example, the patient come to us, if their medical insurance plan covers acupuncture, they can claim back from that. Okay. Um, Secondly, about the body things, yes, there is another story. I don't have enough time to talk, but basically, we in the ancient time we are not the culture not allowed, but the law didn't say the culture not allow people to study these kind of things on the dead body. Okay, so those doctors actually have to do that quietly, some kind of steal the body. But the law didn't forbidding that. And there was a very famous doctor as well called Hua Tuo. He actually discovered the body, draw a lot of books, and start successfully the first surgery. So there was a lady got abdominal pain. Now we know it is kind of lung intestine infection. So he gave the herbal medicine to drink. Then that lady fall in sleep, deep sleep, can't feel the pain, but didn't die. And then he did the operation, use the knife to cut, and then do that surgeries. And then that lady survived. So that were the first. Uh, that were the first surgery successfully in the whole world about